Is Salem about to boom? Recent episodes have set tongues wagging again, because one name keeps echoing through the corridors of University Hospital, Titan headquarters, and that grand old Dera living room. Stefan Dera. Whether spoken in worry by his brother Tony, tossed off lightly by EJ, or recalled with sighs of longing by Gabby, Stefan's presence is being felt even though he has not walked a single step on screen since October 2024. What exactly is the Peacock drama up to? Could a fan-favorite son be inching his way back to the family mansion, or has Salem already lost Stefan forever? Let's take a careful, senior-friendly look at all the breadcrumbs so far, revisit why he disappeared in the first place, and explore the three most likely future storylines. Buckle up, the road from Salem to Alemania and back is as twisty as they come. A quick refresher, who is Stefan Dera? For those catching up, or for longtime viewers who need a gentle reminder, Stefan is the passionate, headstrong son of the formidable Vivian Alemany and the late Stefano Dera. From the day he arrived in 2018, he seemed to carry every ounce of Dera charm and mischief in his tailored jacket. He took the helm at Dera Enterprises, clashed with siblings and half-siblings, but perhaps most memorably, he fell hard for Gabby Hernandez, launching one of the steamiest, most divisive romances the show has seen in years. Their relationship was a classic Days blend of enemies to lovers fire, corporate scheming, and genuine tenderness. Fans cheered when the pair finally married and prepared to rebuild their life together. Yet, just as Salem's newest power couple found their footing, everything unraveled. The disappearance. Kidnapped by his own mother in October 2024, mere moments before Stefan intended to declare undying devotion to Gabby, again, his mother made a chilling executive decision. Vivian, believing she was protecting her son from terrible influences, orchestrated a high-stakes kidnapping that whisked Stefan out of Salem and straight to the small, oil-rich nation of Alemania. No formal ransom. No public statement. Just gone. For Gabby, the grief was doubled by confusion. For the Dera clan, it was yet another bombshell in a family that practically trades in bombshells. And for viewers, it was the last time we saw Brandon Barish's smiling face on the Salem canvas. Why the writers keep saying his name fast-forward to late spring and early summer 2025. Stefan's absence is suddenly front and center. May 2025, EJ Dera, confined to a hospital bed after a near-fatal shooting, receives a mysterious, get-well-soon message signed Stefan. A thoughtful gesture, or a planted note? June 23rd episode, Tony Dera returns from a lengthy business trip, telling anyone who will listen that he cannot reach Stefan by phone, email, or courier. Late June episodes. Tony's concern is brushed aside by EJ and Chad, both buried in Titan Dera boardroom problems. Still, Tony works the phones. He even corners Gabby, hoping she's had secret contact, but she is as baffled and, one senses, as heartsick as Tony. Soap logic tells us that when multiple characters fret over the same missing soul, something is simmering in the writer's room. Whether it is a surprise cameo, a full recast, or an explosive funeral revelation, the groundwork feels carefully laid. Three plausible paths forward. The classic Return from the Dead with Brandon Barish's face intact. Days has never shied away from resurrecting characters. If Brandon Barish is available, and rumor mills hint he might be, then the simplest path is to reveal that Stefan escaped his mother's clutches, spent months in recovery or forced exile, and now strides back into the Dera mansion ready to reclaim his inheritance and his wife. Drama quotient sky high. Imagine Gabby's reaction. Picture EJ's face when Stefan reclaims the CEO chair. Cue boardroom battles, bedroom reunions, and a tidal wave of sibling rivalry. The recast shock. Same Stefan, new actor. Recasting can be controversial, but it lets the writers press ahead even if the original actor is unavailable. A new face could return from Alemania reporting harrowing conditions, perhaps even mind control, given Vivian's history of extreme tactics. If the show uses a recast, expect a tearful explanation scene that leans hard on classic soap tropes, plastic surgery after a tragic accident. Anyone? Longtime viewers have seen it before with Roman/John, EJ himself, and countless others. The key is chemistry with Gabby. If the spark ignites, fans will rally. The unthinkable, Stefan truly dies off-screen, launching a murder mystery or a revenge arc. This is the darkest route but not unimaginable. The writers could close the loop by revealing that Vivian's plan went fatally wrong. Perhaps an attempt to control Stefan ended in tragedy and now the truth must come out. Tony's intuition would be vindicated, EJ and Chad would swallow guilt over dismissing his fears, and Gabby would face an ocean of grief, opening space for her stalled storyline with J.J. Devereaux. Meanwhile, Vivian, cornered by law and family, would unleash one more scheme in a desperate bid for freedom. Salem loves a courtroom showdown. This could deliver one for the ages. What each option means for other characters: Gabby Hernandez, a living Stefan, re-energizes her love life and business ambitions. A recast demands emotional recalibration. Can she accept a new face with the same memories? A confirmed death, on the other hand, forces her into a fresh chapter, perhaps a slow-burn romance with JJ or a ruthless power grab inside Dera. Vivian Alamein: if Stefan lives, she must answer for the kidnapping. If he's recast, she might claim her son needed a new identity. If he's dead, she risks prison time and the wrath of every Dera in town. Tony, EJ, and Chad, a living brother, destabilizes their power blocks. EJ, who just regained control of Dera Enterprises, would suddenly face a board vote. Tony, the eternal mediator, may find himself brokering yet another fragile truce. Chad, protective of Abigail's memory, could resent Stefan's return as a threat to family unity. The Titan-Dera merger right now, the combined companies are wobbling after risky hospital buyout shenanigans. A Stefan comeback, especially one allied with Gabby, could either rescue the ship with new leadership or blow it apart if board factions multiply. Nothing is certain in the world of Days of Our Lives until that first shocking close-up airs. Still, the evidence is mounting. The writers are not name-dropping Stefan for cheap nostalgia. They are signaling a pivot. Whether that pivot is a joyous reunion, a heartbreaking farewell, or an edgy recast, fans are being asked to watch closely, listen carefully, and keep tissues handy, just in case. So, pour a fresh cup of tea, settle into your favorite armchair, and let your imagination roam. Do you want Stefan back? Are you rooting for a passionate reunion with Gabby, a new chapter with a fresh face, or a juicy revenge arc that rocks the Dera dynasty to its core? Salem's writers have opened the door. Now it's up to us, the dedicated audience, to walk through it with them. No matter which path they choose, one truth remains: in Salem, the past is never past, and every name whispered in a hallway can summon thunder. Keep your eyes on the screen, because the next time that mansion door swings open, the man standing there just might be Stefan Dera, ready to claim his throne, his wife, and his place in the hearts of fans who never stopped waiting for him to come home. Farewell, Tyler Christopher, an unfading memory of a soap opera icon. On October 31st, 2023, Tyler Christopher, the actor who etched himself into audience hearts as Nicholas Cassadine on General Hospital and Stefan Dera on Days of Our Lives, passed away at his San Diego apartment. He was 50. The sad news was shared by close friend and castmate Maurice Bernard on Instagram. Tyler passed away this morning after a cardiac event. He was a warm soul who lit up every scene and was devoted to bringing joy to the viewers. 1. An artistic journey from Cassadine Prince to Dera gentleman. Early life. Born November 11, 1972, in Joliet, Illinois, Tyler Christopher Baker grew up in Delaware, Ohio. Initially enamored with sports, injuries and a slight build steered him toward acting. General Hospital, 1996 to 2016. Tyler debuted at 24 as Nicholas Cassadine, the half-Greek, half-Russian prince nursing many wounds of the heart, immediately captivated fans. 3 Daytime Emmy nominations and a win in 2016 for Outstanding Lead Actor proved his talent. Days of Our Lives, 2017 to 2019. At NBC, Tyler slipped into the role of Stefan Dera, son of arch-villain Stefano Dera and Vivian Alamein. He crafted a portrait of a cold businessman aching for love, especially through the red-hot enemies to lovers saga with Gabby Hernandez, earning a 5th Emmy nomination. Across nearly 3 decades, he appeared in 400-plus episodes of GH, nearly 300 of DOL, and guest-starred on Charmed, Angel, CSI, and more. Colleagues dubbed him a one-take actor, fast to inhabit a part, explosive with emotion, hardly ever needing retakes. 2. Private years filled with trials. Mental health. Tyler openly discussed living with bipolar disorder and once required emergency surgery after an alcohol-related incident. He spoke passionately about therapy and erasing the stigma around mental illness. Struggle with alcohol. Police records list several public intoxication arrests, the latest in May 2023. Family members sought health guardianship orders. Tyler admitted, "I tasted alcohol at 9 and nearly died from it 3 times." Family. He married Eva Longoria, 2002 to 2004, then Brienne Pedigo, 2008 to 2021, and had 2 children, Grayson, born in 2009, and Bohem, born in 2015. Despite divorce, Tyler stressed that being a father is the most important role. 3. Final day and medical findings. Initial report. Maurice Bernard cited a cardiac event. Coroner's report, February 2, 2024. San Diego's medical examiner concluded the primary cause was positional asphyxia combined with acute alcohol intoxication with underlying coronary atherosclerosis. Blood alcohol level, 0.327%. No drugs detected. Manner of death, accident. Autopsy details. A friend found Tyler unconscious beside his bed in a position that obstructed breathing. These findings dispel rumors of violence or suicide and underscore the tragedy tied to a lifelong battle with addiction. 4. A community in mourning. Colleagues. Actor Steve Burton wrote, "My heart is broken. You were always funny, talented, and kind." Fans. An online memorial page received over 30,000 tributes in the first 48 hours. Many recalled growing up with Nicholas or learning forgiveness through Stefan and Gabby. Hashtag Act for Tyler campaign. Fans launched a fundraiser for SADD, Stop Alcohol-Related Deaths and Disorders, surpassing $250,000 in 1 week. 5. Tyler Christopher's lasting legacy. Artistic impact. Few daytime actors so indelibly shaped 2 soap universes, each role iconic. Voice for mental health. He shared his struggles with millions who had only seen the perfect prince on screen. Industry lesson. Tyler's story reminds studios to bolster psychological support for performers caught in the whirl of fame and expectations. 6. A final farewell. The corridors of General Hospital now lack Nicholas's steady gaze. The halls of the DiMera mansion miss Stefan's sly smile. Yet Tyler Christopher lives on in every episode, every line, every public battle. He fought against the darkness so his audience could bask in the light. What I want most is to tell an honest story, so someone out there struggling will know they aren't alone. Tyler Christopher, State of Mind Podcast, 2022. Rest well, gentle prince of afternoon drama. Salem, Port Charles, and millions of hearts will always remember your warmth, your talent, and your very human journey.